You have reached the most valuable phase of your life. You have worked hard, raised families, and contributed to the world. You deserve to enjoy your golden years with full vitality and with unshakable independence. But perhaps you feel a subtle shift in your body. You might be feeling weaker than you used to. Maybe you are more fragile, or perhaps you find your memory is slipping just a little bit, leaving you feeling less sharp. I want you to know that the secret to reversing that frailty is not hidden in a complicated regimen. It is certainly not found in expensive pills that promise miracle cures. The hidden crisis that most seniors in the US and Canada face is not a simple food problem. It is an absorption crisis. Your aging body is struggling to actually absorb and utilize the vitamins and minerals you consume. You could be spending hundreds of dollars a month on supplements, yet your body might be treating them like expensive waste. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on generic supplements that your body simply cannot use. I am a senior wellness coach, and my core belief is that nature is the best pharmacy we have. Today, I'm going to share the real, sustainable secret to reversing weakness and cognitive decline after 60. It's about strategically eating these 7 common, affordable foods that your unique, aging body can still process effectively. We are going straight to the core problem, the hidden battle your digestive system fights every single day. We're going to cover the most critical missing nutrients that directly affect your bone, muscle, and brain health. Stay with me, because this knowledge will truly empower you to take back complete control of your health. This is the key to maintaining your freedom and your sharp mind. Part 1. The core 4 to fight frailty and fog. These first 4 deficiencies are the absolute most critical. They are directly linked to the biggest fears of every senior: the loss of independence, also known as frailty, and the loss of mind, or cognitive decline. Let's start with the most widespread challenge: vitamin D, the sunlight. Vitamin. Research consistently shows that over 41% of all Americans are low in vitamin D. If you are over 60, especially if you live in colder climates or spend less time outdoors, that percentage is likely much, much higher for you. Here is the hidden crisis that your doctor might not fully detail. Vitamin D is absolutely crucial for the body to absorb calcium efficiently. This keeps your bones dense and strong. But the real shocker is its strong, undeniable link to cognitive impairment and that terrifying risk of falling. Low vitamin D levels are strongly associated with balance issues, muscle weakness, and ultimately, preventable falls. Falls are the leading cause of injury-related hospitalizations among seniors. This is why this vitamin is so vital to your mobility and confidence. The biggest problem is that as we age, our skin loses its efficiency. It becomes less capable of converting sunlight into the active form of vitamin D that your body needs. So simply getting a few minutes of sun exposure may not be enough for your body to produce the necessary amount for optimal health. This is why we need to be smart and strategic. Forget the pills. Eat this instead. Instead of relying solely on a generic vitamin D pill that may not be well absorbed, turn to these specific natural food sources. They contain vitamin D bundled with essential fats and other nutrients that are necessary to facilitate the absorption process. Your most powerful natural food swap is fatty fish. Think wild-caught salmon, trout, or mackerel. They are one of the very few natural food sources rich in vitamin D. This is nature's perfect way of giving you the sunshine nutrient. It is wrapped in a healthy fat delivery system that your body recognizes immediately. The actionable tip for you is to also choose vitamin D fortified milk and cereal for your daily routine. Many seniors, especially in North America, consume milk and cereal consistently. This provides a reliable and effortless daily dose to build that necessary baseline and keep your levels steady. By choosing these vitamin D-rich foods, you are not just getting the vitamin itself, you are giving your body a more complex, natural, and recognized mechanism to handle it. You are actively building your foundation against frailty and maintaining your balance. Vitamin B12, the memory vitamin. This is perhaps the most deceptive and sneaky deficiency for seniors. Why? Because the symptoms are often subtle. They can be easily mistaken for general aging, leading to misdiagnosis. Up to 15% of people over the age of 60 are estimated to be affected by B12 deficiency. The hidden crisis here is a double challenge. B12 is fundamentally essential for red blood cell formation. And most importantly, It is critical for healthy nerve function, protecting the myelin sheath around your nerves. A lack of B12 can tragically mimic the symptoms of Alzheimer's and dementia. It can lead to serious memory loss, disorientation, and confusion. It is a major contributor to that dreaded brain fog that makes you feel less sharp and capable. But the main problem is rarely the lack of B12 in your diet, since it's common in meat and dairy. The true problem is the absorption crisis. This is due to a condition called atrophic gastritis. This is the aging and inflammation of your stomach lining. This condition dramatically reduces the vital stomach acid needed to release B12 from the food for proper absorption. The stomach acid is simply too weak to separate the B12 from the protein it is bound to. And I must give you a very serious warning here. If you are taking common prescription medications like metformin for type 2 diabetes, or if you take certain proton pump inhibitors, PPIs, for acid reflux. Research shows these drugs can actively worsen your B12 deficiency. They directly interfere with the exact process your stomach needs to absorb B12 effectively. So forget the pills. Eat this instead. Since the problem is less about the B12 itself and more about getting it into your bloodstream despite low stomach acid, you need sources that are highly concentrated and easily processed. Your strongest natural food swap is nutritional yeast. This is a true hidden gem for seniors. It is rich in B12 and is often fortified. Crucially, the B12 found in nutritional yeast is often in a free form. This means it is not bound to protein, making it much easier for an aging stomach to process and absorb, even with weak stomach acid. Sprinkle it on popcorn, baked potatoes, eggs, or vegetable dishes for a consistent, non-stomach acid-dependent boost. Consistently eating eggs and lean meat remains important, but for maximum B12 effect, you must support the absorption process with these highly available, free forms. If you are dealing with brain fog, B12 is the critical first step toward getting your sharpness and mental clarity back. Calcium. The structural mineral. You know calcium is for your bones, and that's absolutely true. But the stakes are much higher than just preventing a broken hip. The hidden crisis. Calcium is needed for proper muscle contraction throughout your body, and it is critically important for healthy heart function, helping to regulate every single beat. When your diet doesn't supply enough calcium, your body, in a desperate move to maintain these vital heart and muscle functions, leaches the mineral straight from your bones. This is the accelerated path to osteoporosis, making your bones brittle. For women especially, please listen closely. 80% of all diagnosed osteoporosis cases in the US are female. But here's the vital context that links this whole section together. Calcium cannot be absorbed efficiently without enough vitamin D. This makes the first 3 points inextricably linked in your fight for independence. If you are severely deficient in D, you simply cannot utilize the calcium you eat effectively. Forget the pills. Eat this instead. Many people skip dairy, missing their main calcium source, or they take generic calcium pills that can sometimes cause uncomfortable digestive upset. Your powerhouse natural food swap is canned sardines with bones. I know, this sounds unusual, but it is one of the most powerful food sources you can eat. They offer a massive dose of readily absorbable calcium. Plus, they are naturally bundled with vitamin D and omega-3 fatty acids. The soft, edible bones in sardines are an incredible bioavailable source of this mineral. The actionable tip here is not to forget simple yogurt. Yogurt not only contains readily available calcium, it is also rich in probiotics, which support a healthy gut to aid all absorption processes. It's an easy, consistent, and delicious way to feed your bones and your heart every single day. Magnesium, the calming mineral. Magnesium is often called the calming mineral, but its role goes far beyond simple relaxation. It is truly the unsung hero of the body, involved in over 300 different enzyme reactions. The hidden crisis. It plays a key role in bone structure, nerve and muscle function, and, vitally, blood pressure regulation and blood sugar control. But for many seniors, the most noticeable pain point from a magnesium deficiency is insomnia and chronic unexplained stress. It helps your muscles relax completely. It helps your mind quiet down. And it is crucial for helping to manage that constant, low-level inflammation throughout your body. If you struggle with high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, or just overall weakness and muscle cramps, magnesium deficiency is often a hidden culprit overlooked by generalized testing. Forget the pills. Eat this instead. Magnesium is one of the easiest to get from a whole food, plant-based diet. But the truth is, most seniors simply don't eat enough nutrient-dense greens consistently. Your most effective natural food swap is spinach. A single cup of cooked spinach gives you nearly 40% of your daily required needs. It is easily absorbed and is packed with fiber and other supportive vitamins. The actionable tip for you is to also consider pumpkin seeds for a high-density, easy-to-snack source. Keep a small container of pumpkin seeds by your bed for a relaxing evening snack. It's an effortless, natural way to lower stress and significantly improve the quality of your night's sleep. The next 3 for vitality and energy. These next 3 vitamins are essential for keeping your physical energy levels high. They are critical for maintaining a healthy heart, and they ensure overall blood and cellular health. They directly combat that persistent, deep-seated fatigue that makes you feel older than you are. Potassium, the heart mineral. You constantly hear about cutting back on salt or sodium, but potassium is the necessary counterbalance to sodium within your body's essential fluid balance system. The hidden crisis. Potassium is a powerhouse mineral that helps your body maintain fluid balance, which is critical for relaxing blood vessels and lowering blood pressure. Research strongly suggests that strategically increasing your potassium intake can significantly lower your risk of stroke. It also supports bone density, working synergistically with calcium and D. If you are concerned about your blood pressure, remember, don't just focus on cutting salt. You must actively add more potassium to your diet to restore the natural balance. Forget the pills. Eat this instead. You might automatically think of bananas, but frankly, there are much more nutrient-dense sources of potassium that don't pack as much sugar. Your superior natural food swap is white beans or lentils. A single cup of cooked white beans provides nearly half your daily potassium needs. They are incredibly affordable, versatile, and an excellent source of fiber that greatly aids in senior digestion. The actionable tip. Avocados are another excellent source. They are packed with heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, making them easy to digest and perfect for a senior diet. Add a slice of avocado to your morning egg or toast for a powerful, heart-healthy start to the day. Folate, vitamin B9, the blood builder. Folate is one of the 8 B vitamins, and it is absolutely vital for producing new red blood cells. The hidden crisis. A lack of folate can lead to specific types of anemia. This blood deficiency causes that persistent, heavy fatigue, shortness of breath, and general weakness you may feel. Many seniors struggle with consistent folate intake. This is often due to an inadequate diet lacking fresh, vibrant, dark green vegetables, which are the main source. This is a foundational mineral that helps keep the energy flowing through your entire body at a cellular level. Forget the pills. Eat this instead. Your best natural food swap, which is easily accessible and effective, is asparagus. Just 1 cup of cooked asparagus provides nearly 2/3 of your daily recommended intake. It is simple to steam, gentle on the stomach, and a fantastic addition to any meal. The actionable tip. Consistently include fortified bread and cereals into your diet. In North America, these foods are often required by law to be fortified with folate. This provides an effortless and consistent baseline dose to fight that chronic fatigue. Vitamin B6, the protein processor. Vitamin B6 is the final of the essential 7, and its primary job is one of the most critical for healthy aging and fighting dependency. The hidden crisis. B6 is essential for protein metabolism. It helps break down the complex carbohydrates you eat for energy. I like to call it the muscle guardian because it actively protects your strength. As a senior, your body is naturally less efficient at synthesizing protein, making B6 intake absolutely critical for fighting sarcopenia, the accelerating loss of muscle mass and function. Muscle loss is the single greatest driver of frailty and dependency in later life. B6 actively helps your body utilize the protein you consume. It ensures those amino acids go straight to rebuilding the muscle tissue you want to keep. Without enough B6, you are essentially wasting some of that valuable and often expensive protein you consume. Forget the pills. Eat this instead. Your best natural food swap is chicken breast or salmon. A serving of either of these protein-dense foods provides a substantial amount of B6. This directly aids the protein synthesis your aging muscles desperately need for rebuilding. They work synergistically. The protein provides the building blocks, and the B6 provides the tools and the necessary fuel to build. The actionable tip: keep bananas handy. They are a quick, easy, and gentle source of B6 for a post-walk energy and muscle boost. Final thoughts on the food over supplements. Philosophy. The biggest lesson today is clear. Your health and your independence are largely dictated by the strategic food choices you make. It is not about swallowing pills alone. The goal is to override the absorption crisis of aging. We do this by providing your body with the easiest, most available, and synergistic forms of these vital nutrients. By making these small strategic swaps, choosing a handful of pumpkin seeds, some fortified milk, or a serving of spinach, you are giving your body the most natural path to vitality. You are not only fighting the internal battles of frailty and cognitive decline, you are also giving your children the greatest gift: the profound peace of mind that comes from knowing you are healthy, independent, and secure. This is the true power of nature. This is the ultimate path to physical and mental freedom. Now, nutrition is only one half of the independence equation. The other half is strength and mobility. It is actively fighting the physical weakness that comes with age. If you are serious about maintaining your physical independence, and if you want a simple, safe routine you can do every single day to actively rebuild the muscle mass you've lost over the years, I have created the perfect follow-up video for you. It's called the 5-Minute Daily Habit. Simple chair exercises to stop frailty and rebuild muscle after 60. It's a gentle, science-backed routine designed specifically for seniors who want quick, noticeable results. I strongly encourage you to watch it next to complete your journey to total vitality. And now, I want to hear from you directly. Which of these 7 deficiencies, especially the B12 absorption problem caused by aging and common medications, or the powerful vitamin D linked to balance and falls, surprised you the most? And what is one affordable, natural food from your kitchen that you personally swear by for your health? Share it below. Let's build our senior health community together and help each other thrive. Your insights and wisdom can help thousands of others who are watching this video. Disclaimer: this content is for informational purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult with your doctor or qualified health provider before making any changes to your diet, medication, or treatment plan, especially concerning medications like metformin or PPIs.